Nicola Sturgeon's SNP have unveiled a decade-long fishing strategy to stay aligned to controversial EU fishing laws as relations between London and Edinburgh turn sour over a Brexit trade deal. In a snub to Boris Johnson's Brexit plan, the SNP-led Scottish government unveiled plans to stay aligned to the EU common fisheries policy. It comes as Brexit trade deal talks led by Michel Barnier and Lord Frost continue to be an impasse on fisheries, the core sticking point of the negotiations. The European Parliament yesterday set down a three-day deadline for post-Brexit trade deal negotiators to strike a deal, warning that MEPs will not have time to ratify an agreement this year unless it is ready by Sunday night. On fishing, the UK government claims the EU Common Fisheries Policy (CFP) has long been a source of discontentment. Currently, present quotas are based largely on how member states fished in the 1970s, and this means the UK has a poor share of the total allowable catch. In 2018, the European fishing fleet caught over 70% of the allowable catch in British waters, whilst British fleets had just 30%. But the Scottish government said they would align to the overarching outcomes and principles which underpin the EU's approach to fisheries, including those of the Common Fisheries Policy. However, the SNP made clear the approach would not prevent them from using alternative technical and operational processes to achieve the same or better outcomes. The SNP-led government said they would engage directly with the EU to influence future reform of the CFP where appropriate and to demonstrate leadership in addressing key issues and challenges. The government Scotland's future fisheries management strategy also stated new rules and regulations would also be influenced by our aspirations for Scotland to gain independence. The strategy added, Scotland is a major fishing nation in the Northeast Atlantic and we manage our fisheries in partnership at an international level. The strategy has a 12-point action plan at its heart which includes a robust licensing regime to manage domestic and foreign vessels fishing in Scottish waters. Alongside this, the Scottish government will also seek to improve their quota management processes as well as develop a new catching policy for vessels. The strategy comes despite a row between the UK government over the Scottish government being allowed to join in trade talks with the EU.